Sorry next.
Sorry next. We're back.
Yay. Finally. Cheers, my friend Krista.
Cheers.
I'm so excited to see you. I'm Gwen, and this is Sorry Next, our fun podcast. We took a little bit of a summer break so that we could travel and just be with our families and kind of get out of the work grid for a second, which for me has been super fun. I was away for a while.
Yes.
And now some friends are like, what is going on? Where have you been? I'm like, I know. I was technically off the grid.
You were.
Because the beach club I go to with my family up in New Jersey is a cell phone free zone.
Okay, that makes more sense because I was like, where's my friend?
I know. I was not texting anyone. So it's kind of, you wake up and you go to the beach all day. And sometimes, when you're at the beach, you don't use your phone a lot, but this is like a snooty country club environment where it's actually prohibited. So, I mean, unless you're taking a quick snap of your kids, you're really not using your phone, which is just lovely.
It's nice.
It really is nice to disconnect and just regroup with your family. And my entire extended family was there. Not only my sisters and each of their families, but my mom's one of 9. So aunts, uncles, cousins, like, we're having dinners for 35 every night. So it was, I was talking to a lot of other people.
Yeah. I wasn't talking to you guys.
So I wasn't talking to all my regulars, and I missed you.
I know. I missed you too. I was like, I've seen you literally every week since January. And then we took this little hiatus, which was great because we did some fun best of clips. Listen to them if you haven't. For some of our top shows. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, okay, well, when are you coming back? Because we let's do another one. And you weren't supposed to come back. And then I was so excited when you text me saying, I'm driving home, so let's record today.
I know. I did an Instagram story, y'all, where I actually drove to Maine and back. Like, it was nuts.
Yeah.
You can go on my Instagram page and see kind of my track, because my son was in camp in New Hampshire and I had vacation in New Jersey. And I just logistically didn't see a better way of doing it without potentially spending $5,000 on, 4 plane tickets plus a rental car. But I was already renting the beach house, and then my bar bill at this place gets pretty high. So I was like, you got to make cuts somewhere. So I'm like, I have enough flexibility in my schedule. We have not done any other vacations yet this summer during the work week. So I was like, I'm just going to drive up with my daughters for like a week.
Yeah.
It's going to just take us almost a week to drive, and then we'll be on vacation for a week. But we had a blast. We picked up my son at camp. We went and got lobsters.
Fun.
I did hit a little car trouble though.
You did. What happened?
This is nuts. So I have had a partnership with Victory Chevrolet for a super long time, and I love them. And I have been a happy Chevy owner multiple times over the years.
No matter how many times you wreck the car.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's my fault. Sometimes I just trade up, however it goes. Even my husband now, even my mom is in a Chevy. So I love them. So before this giant road trip, I'd had the car in being like, hey, I'm going to go on this road trip. Let's make sure we're buttoned up, ship shape. And they're like, you're crazy, but here you go. Yeah, you're in good hands. Meant to be on the road. Go for it. So it's like my 3rd day, I think maybe my 2nd day actually. And I'm leaving Washington, D.C., going to New Jersey, like northeastern New Jersey. And right as I get off I-95 onto the Parkway, which is like a difficult stretch of highway too, where there's not exits every time. You can't turn around easily. You're either on it or you're off it. Like, it's not easy. And my car starts flashing at me saying, car overheating, pull over now.
Oh.
And I'm like, what? And then like this red oil light and my 4-wheel drive light is like flashing. And I'm like, okay, the car's clearly giving me a message.
How long were you driving before this happened?
Only about 3.5 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
That day. The day before I'd done 6.5. But so I'm just like, oh boy, this is not good. So I see like a turn in on the on-ramp for a parking ride.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that's a parking lot. It's daylight. This is all good things. So I pull in and I'm like, I know what to do. So I lift the hood and I can tell nothing. I don't know what.
Yeah, I got this.
It wasn't like, here, bad, problem.
Yeah.
And then I look under the car because I've seen that in movies too.
Right.
And it's like raining under my car. And even though I've turned my engine off, I still hear, it sounds like my engine's running.
Oh.
So then I call my friends here locally, even though I'm in New Jersey. I call my Victory Chevrolet. I'm like, hi, this is what's happening. This is the message I saw, this. And they're like, okay, yeah, it sounds like you're leaking coolant, and definitely don't turn it on.
Right.
It needs to cool down. And I think you need to get it towed. Here's the closest place to you. Like, they were awesome.
Super helpful.
Super helpful. So then luckily I was so close to family. So I called my cousin and I'm like, this is what's happening. And he's like, all right, I'm close and I'll actually bring you more coolant. Let's see what we can figure out.
Yeah.
So he got to me with coolant and he was like, your car's been off and cooled down now. Let's just try it. So he pours in the coolant. We turn on the car. and it doesn't make the note, like the lights are not flashing. So I'm like, all right, well, yeah, it's 3.5 miles to the dealership and the repair shop for Circle Chevrolet in New Jersey, where I want to go. Thank God, right?
Yeah.
Imagine I'm in the middle of the highway between either place, like divine timing if something bad's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So I start driving, and about 1.5 miles in, it says like 4-wheel drive, powering down, power save mode on, battery dying. And then it says again, pull over, car overheating. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So we pull into a parking lot this time. And then all that new coolant, which is like a bright yellow color, like neon, is all at the bottom of my car. So I'm like, oh man, all right. So then this time we call a tow truck.
Yeah.
And they come. And like my girls are like oblivious too, watching their iPads, like, why'd we stop again?
Yeah. You're like,
mommy's car's dying. Yeah. I don't know. So what ended up happening is my water pump busted. And like the spray of that is like my understanding of it, the spray of that had made my timing belts come off, which then that's not fueling your engine. So then it pulled off my battery to operate the car for as long as it could. And then the battery died. So it was nuts.
But why'd the coolant go?
I don't know. So that was the water pump spraying a leak in it or something. So it was all like a cause and effect, like a domino series.
Yeah.
And maybe some car people are gonna be like, none of that happened. This is what really. But to my to my understanding and the way they explained it to me is it was like a little domino effect of a few things. But so they were also amazing though, being like, oh yeah, well with Victory Chevrolet, you have the Zurich protection plan, so this and this is all covered. It would have been over $2,000.
Oh my goodness!
They're like, but it's just going to be this one little labor part you got to pay for, and we're even putting you in a car while we do the repair, but it should take less than a day, maybe overnight.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
I was like, okay,
yeah.
So then I drove away in another car. Like couldn't have been easier. And then I did like pull a little bit of a fast one though. I'm like, are there any mileage restrictions like for the car you're going to put me in?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, the one I'm putting you in is not brand new. It already has anything that has over 3,000 miles. We don't care about mileage anymore.
Right. Okay.
Because I'm like, meanwhile, I'm driving to New Hampshire tomorrow.
I have to go pick up my son from camp, but you don't need to know that.
You don't need to know that. So I did. But then there's like easy passes and all the toll roads.
Oh.
And they did make me sign a waiver saying like, I am aware that this does not have easy pass and I must go through and pay. Okay. So I'm like all prepared to do that. And then I get up, I have cash. Yeah. So I get up to the first one and it says exact change only 85 cents. What? What? I'm like, who has 85 cents in their car? Who has exact change? Like, not me. So, I mean, and I'm not even in my car anymore. So I don't even have like my random glove box potential spare change.
You just had like some ones?
I just had, I had tens and ones because my car does have an easy pass. So like, who really needs cash? But I knew to have a little cash while traveling. Note to self, also have coins while traveling. I have a coin purse.
You need 5-cent increments.
So then I pull up to the toll and it's like, the old school like basket where like you throw the money in and speed off. Those like, I remember my dad doing it as a kid. But I'm like, what am I going to do? And so I just kind of start looking around left, right. And like, I see shimmering money on the ground outside. Outside the toll.
Oh, outside the car at the toll.
So I put my hazards on, put the car in park, and I get out and I scavenge for loose change on the ground at the toll. So then I flip it in reverse and then I drive up to it and I throw the money in and I pay the toll.
Go. Okay.
So I'm hoping it worked. I'm hoping they're not already accounting for that dropped money as paid money and that they're going to let my money go through.
I hope so.
They're like, look at this poor girl.
And it's coins only?
It was exact change. There were no tellers anywhere. I'm like looking at all the other bays. Like, are there really no live humans at any of these? No,
I guess not. Wow.
It was super bizarre. New Jersey Turnpike.
Yeah.
Like
what a car experience.
I know. So that was my crazy car experience. And then driving on the Merritt Parkway, if anyone has any like New York, Connecticut area, it is a real knuckle.
Crazy.
Like
white people knuckle. Drive crazy.
It's just small and tight and tree lined. So you just can't really see far ahead if like there are brake lights and then you're behind 18 wheelers and then it's just like tight. It's only like 2 lanes surrounded by all these trees. So it just feels claustrophobic.
Yeah. Wow. I know when I was texting you and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And then you sent me the picture of the underneath your car. I'm like, oh boy. And it was you and just the girls.
Yep. And then I've learned in my old age, now being 42, I did say my mid 40s to someone recently, and they're like, you're not in your mid 40s. Stop saying that.
I know.
I was like, okay, I'm 42.
When is that officially? The 44?
43 and a half? I don't know.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, but I've decided on road trips, I can't wear my sandals anymore. Like a long trip, I need to have actual like driving shoes.
Why? Because it hurts?
Yeah. It's just like way more comfortable when your heel is secured to the shoe.
Do you not put on cruise control?
I do a lot, but when you're on the Merritt and some of these highways, you can't.
Oh, you can't.
There's so much
So
traffic.
your feet were hurting?
My feet were hurting. I'm on the George Washington Bridge, like, damn this shoe.
Oh my gosh. And now we're back, and we were just saying, okay, and we just got back from Nashville, but we were kind of just talking about before we went on the air about today's bubble. Well, not bubbles. We said, but did we say bubbles and Botox?
We said booze.
Oh,
botulism and booze
and
day.
Botulism, because you're getting some injections.
I did. I told Krista, I said, yeah, let's do the podcast before I go to this ladies' night. One of my girlfriends, my pickleball partners, is hosting a like Botox party at her house. She wants, you know, she just has an injector come.
It's awesome.
And then they like have a heck of a deal on it.
Yeah.
On the units. So anyone that gets Botox, you can often search for the best price around, or if you're getting a deal.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
And I am due to hit the needle hard.
hit that needle hard.
My friend Jack says that. She's always like, oh, I just hit the needle pretty hard. I should be good for a while.
I should be good. Oh, I know. I was like, well, next time, let me know.
I know. You can come to my Botox party next time at her house.
Yeah, I would love to.
I know.
I would love to. Yeah. So we were joking that today, you know, coming off of your trip, my trip to Nashville, it was like, all right, well, we just won't drink for a few days. And then we were like, no, oh, never mind. We're doing our podcast. Just kidding.
Psych. We're hanging out together.
Booze and botulism.
And then I've got that later today too. So it should be a fun one. Fun afternoon.
Great. Your forehead might hurt a little bit, but
not with the right injector. Only one time that happened to me.
Yeah.
I called you and I was like, does your head ever hurt? And you're like, no, I don't think that's good. And I never went back to that guy again. It was not good.
That was not good.
You know where I'm talking
I remember.
about.
Yeah. I remember.
DM me if you want to know where.
Yeah. I remember once, and I think it was the same injector, and I had like massive mounds on my head, like 8 of them, and they didn't go away for 3 days.
That's terrible. I remember he asked me, you know, they always ask you to like look angry, furrow your brow, you know, to create the 11 so they'll kind of know where to do the Botox. And then they're like, you know, raise your eyebrow so they can see the creases, smile big so they can kind of identify on your face. And then he would inject me while I was still in that facial motion.
Yeah.
And that had never happened to me before. And at 42, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've been getting Botox since 28.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know school's still out for most of us, but do the math on that. I mean, I'm no stranger to it. I've been to several different injectors, and that is the first time that had ever happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
So then at my normal regular injector, I was asking her, I'm like, why did he tell me to do this and it hurt? And she said, it's a preference, that it's some people peaks and valleys. Like some people like to hit the peak, some people like to hit the valley.
Right.
It's an injector's discretion.
Yeah. But I think the reason that that you had so much pain and I had lumps for days was because of whatever they diluted it with.
They were diluting it with the wrong stuff.
Yeah. That's what I've asked many times, because I've had Botox since I was 25.
Wow.
And
it's preventative, everyone. This is why, because it's preventative.
And I've never had that experience. And it was crazy.
That's
like
crazy.
Carly, my neighbor, she had it too. If we luckily we just stayed together all weekend because we couldn't go out in public with these lumps.
Well, we'll be the chickenpox twins.
Yes. I mean, we'll have to share the picture because it was crazy. If that ever happens, don't go back to that injector.
Right. You shouldn't look like you have a pimple or a welt more than like a minute or two, if at all. And everyone's skin tone is different and reactions are different, but that's never happened to me.
No.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I've never had a throbbing headache and like my face be sore, except from that one time. And then, and the beauty of it is, I think too, is that it all wears off, right? So if it's too much or too strong, like just let it wear off and you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So. Well, good. I'm glad we're back together.
I know. I'm glad to be back with you too. I miss you. So you went to Nashville and to Cabo?
I did. Yeah. We went to Cabo the very end of July for a big 40th birthday with my sister FCK and our friend Cameron and our spouses. So it was so fun. We've been friends with Cameron for 35 years. We've never done a trip like this. It was really, really fun.
And the girls are close, but how did the guys get along?
They get along great.
Good.
Yeah. My brother-in-law is awesome. Yeah. He's good with the flow. And then Cameron's husband, Eric, is great. Like he loves to have drinks. You know, we all went deep sea fishing. Oh, Yeah, I have
Did
a
you catch
story.
anything?
Oh yeah, we caught some yellowtail.
Oh, nice.
And it was so good. We took it to a restaurant. But while out there, we caught 3 big yellowtail and a shark.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Oh, it was not good.
No.
Okay. So we catch the shark, right? We thought it was a marlin. So Eric's, fighting for 20 minutes with this marlin. He's sweating everywhere. His toes are curled.
Yeah.
He's working it. And you could just tell it's a lot. 20 minutes, you're trying to reel it in and you pull it back and reel it in. And we're just like, come on, Eric, cheering him on. And it starts to get closer and closer. And I'm like, that doesn't look like a marlin. It was a shark,
It's
but
so
it was
great.
I'm like, what is that in the water? So the fishermen we were with, they go to bring it in the boat. I thought they were just going to cut the line. Like, what are we going to do with the shark? I know you can eat some sharks, but it was a maki shark, I think is what it was called. I mean, it's a long process to cook that meat for it to be good. But I guess with the locals there, it's really good. They like it. They smoke it. And I don't know. Anyway, the shark is fighting. And it is not a small shark. It is probably 4 feet. Like it's a decent.
It's a toddler.
It was a good sized shark. They get it in the boat. The thing's going crazy. My sister's losing her mind. She's like, oh my God, this is awful.
Thinking Jaws is going to attack you.
Yeah. They beat the shark to death.
Really?
Yes.
Because they wanted to keep it to eat it.
I was like, what's happening?
I don't think that's legal. Maybe in
I don't know
waters where you were, but where I have been, you have to let the sharks go. You cannot. Some fish, depending on the overall size they are, you have to let go, and then other ones you cannot keep sharks.
Oh my God, I don't know. I ran to the front of the boat. It was so traumatizing.
Oh my God.
My sister has her head out the window, saying like, "Can we go back? I want to go back." It was crazy. And then the shark was just dead.
Did anyone get seasick?
No.
It is
we
deep
took
sea fishing can get so rough.
In Cabo, you don't go too far out, but we took Dramamine the night before and that morning. I think my sister might have got a little nauseous at one point, and I was like, "Here's a beer. You got to just keep going." But yeah, that was.
I think that's one of the perks of nice vacations, though, is when you go out fishing and you do catch something, you can find either the hotel will do it or local restaurants. You can bring them your catch and they will make you, and you're like, we caught this. This is so cool.
Right.
I love that.
We did. We had the best yellowtail. It was delicious. They blackened it. They did a few other different types of cooking. They did a garlic and butter. It was so good. It was so good.
Oh, my last night on vacation, I went to this Italian restaurant and I had never had this before. I'd only seen it on the Real Housewives.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they do it in Vegas, but I had never had it where they take the hot pasta, it looks like a linguine, but it's called tagliatelle.
Yeah.
And they pour it they put it in the giant wheel of cheese.
Oh,
and then they pour a little truffle oil on it. And then they put something on the rim and light it on fire.
Yes. You've never had that?
I had never had that pasta in person and it was phenomenal.
We had that in Boston. We went back to the restaurant twice because
I believe it.
It was so good. They put it in that big cheese thing. They were, mixing it around, lit it on fire. And
hands down best pasta dish we've ever had.
So good.
Delicious. Because I don't really like spaghetti anyway, and I don't really love a red sauce when I'm out.
Yeah.
And this was to die for. It's making me hungry just thinking about it again. It was so, and then I got an eggplant parmesan that was the best around too.
Oh, was that in New Jersey where you were?
So much good Italian food there. So many Italians are there. It's so good.
It's so good. The pizza.
The bagels. Phenomenal. Every day we had the most delicious bagels in the morning.
Oh, so good. We can't get that down here.
We can't. It's the water, people say.
Oh,
their water is different. And so even the place is called New York Bagel, which I ate at today because we just couldn't stop.
Right.
You can taste a little difference. I'm a big fan of New York Bagel, the chain and everything, but you can tell it's not a New Jersey, New York bagel. But.
Yeah. And the pizza too. When we have our music festival up there, we go up there, the pizza is just so good. So good. Now I'm hungry.
I know. Carbs for life. Here we are.
Forever. That brings me to the next thing. Next I was thinking about is I think it was last week or the week before, and I was just kind of I work from home a lot, so I'm not always meeting face to face with clients, so it's easy for me to throw on some yoga pants and an athletic top or something and knock out my day. And I was just like, I think I need to just dress up more.
I think it can help you feel better. I don't know about you particularly, but for me, I need to get up and get motivated to start my day.
Yeah.
So my favorite part of time when my career was that early morning radio show,
Mhm.
I got to get ready by myself because the whole house was still asleep. I didn't also have to
Right.
juggle getting the kids up because I was getting up at 3:30 in the morning, leaving, at the various times, but leaving before 5:30 a.m. So
Yeah.
no one was up. I got to get completely ready all by myself. And yes, I was dog tired, but I since then, now that I get up when everyone else is getting up and we're all in the same shuffle, I'm like, damn, I missed that piece in the morning. But,
Yeah.
but I think it does. It helps you set your day. Feel good, look good, do
Yeah.
better kind of
Yeah.
thing. Or like look good, feel good. Kind of it all like ripple effects. I believe that.
Yeah. But I was thinking, as I was getting dressed, and I was like, okay, these feel a little tight. And
Uh-oh.
just saying wearing tighter clothes to make you eat less. Like you probably aren't going to have that extra piece of cheese if you aren't feeling
Well, I
skinny.
disagree because I think you're going to be so uncomfortable. You're just going to be angry.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what happened to me recently. I just had to end up going a size up and buying lots more clothes so that I'm not cranky because everything is cinched so tight and you just feel like a fat ass.
I don't know. That's
so if you just buy the next size up, then you're comfortable all over again. You're like, we're fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
okay. We're aging.
We're aging.
I know, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna starve myself.
No, that's not the option either. We just got to live and enjoy it.
That's true. Well, yeah. So anyway, I would love to hear, do people wear your clothes small so you actually can fit into the clothes?
I mean, I will keep clothes that are tight thinking
I'll go back.
when I get back at it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, we're never wearing these again.
Yeah. Nope.
Well,
some of your clothes, no, because you were way too skinny.
I know. So during my separation, I had to take a bunch of stuff in and then get rid of a bunch of stuff. And now miraculously, I can fit in all those things again, what I didn't get rid of. And all the things I bought thinking this is the new me. Nope. Because I think your body does have a natural weight it wants you to be at.
Yeah.
And I think I did get a little too skinny and now I'm just like right at the max of my
you
natural.
Look great. I'm at the max of the natural.
Of my natural. My body.
I will not go up one more size.
Yeah, we feel good. We are full and happy.
We are good.
We're good.
We're eating that pasta.
And I mean, my husband likes it. So
yeah,
that when you're getting positive reinforcement, I'm like, all right, yeah, no need to worry.
Yeah. The booty came back.
That's right. Cool. Because you lose it in all the places where you want it.
Right.
So I'm no longer meeting with plastic surgeons for an augmentation because it naturally came back. I'm like, okay.
Well, because you were actually eating again.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't eat for like 6 months.
I know. I'm so sad. But all good things now.
Well, that's good. I have I don't think I shared this yet, but Coulson had his wisdom teeth out.
Yes.
Sorry, next.
Wait, did you record him high?
I did.
Yes.
And
here.
Yeah, right here, Dylan. I'll send you some videos. He would. But it was so quick. I was shocked. So we were supposed to be there at 10 to 8. They put us back in the waiting room.
10 minutes until 8?
Until 8.
Okay. I thought you meant like 10 to 2. And I was like, wait, 10 to 8? Like at night? Okay. 10 minutes
until 8. Yeah. So we get there. I'm late, 7:55.
Okay.
And anyway, they take Coulson back at 8 o'clock. At 8:15, the doctor was back talking with me saying he did great. I'm like, what do you mean he did great? He's done? He's like, yeah, we're starting to wake him up now. And
wait, did you give him like the Vicodin or something before you go in?
No.
Because they just put you right under?
They just put you right under. Yeah. He just couldn't eat anything that morning, obviously, or drink anything. But 8:15, like we were home before 9 o'clock.
Crazy.
It was nuts. They had to take 3 teeth out. And he was hilarious. He was like telling the nurse they did a good job. He's like, you did a good job. And then he was talking about the doctor and he's like, that guy stabbed me in the arm. I don't like that guy. We cannot be friends anymore. And I was like, you mean the doctor, buddy? And he's like, yeah. And then he starts crying because I'm like, when we get home, they said you can eat. So I'm going to make you a smoothie, but you can't drink out of a straw. You have to just drink it. And he's like, what? The straw makes the smoothies taste better. What are you talking about?
No, the straw makes a Coke from McDonald's taste better.
Yeah. Well, according to him, the smoothies are better with the straw.
Oh, bless his heart.
He was so funny. And then
you feel like overall as a kid, though, he's pretty straight laced. Like you don't think he normally goes out and like is doing whippets or anything.
No. It was hilarious. And we had his little brother, his half brother. He wanted to go with us. So he was recording Coulson the whole time.
Love that kid.
So funny.
That's awesome.
He's like, and then we get home and, our dogs can tell something's going on. And our puppy Bella kept trying to jump on Colson and like lick him. And I was like, Bella, and I'm trying to pull her off, but she's strong. And Colson's going, ooh, like, cause he can't.
I got the gauze in my
Yeah.
mouth.
It was so funny. But he recovered well. He had no issues, but
No, what, dry sockets?
no, I don't think they have to worry about that as much now with, I know like when I got mine out, that was something,
Yeah.
you know, you had to swish. I mean, he had to do this
And change the change the
Yeah.
cotton balls all the time. And I remember my mom hid the Percocets from me.
Yeah, they didn't give us any of that. It was ibuprofen and Tylenol rotating.
I think hopefully they're realizing that maybe this was one of the catalysts to the pandemic or epidemic of you know, opioid addiction, is that they were prescribing these young kids with these. Because I remember telling my mom, fine, I won't take them. That's fine, but I want them because I can sell them at school.
Right.
And she was like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, that's going to be $90 right there. That refill will be $90, Mom. I'm a poor college kid.
Yeah.
Like, I can get 2 bags of weed for that.
Yeah. Hello. I can sell this.
And she's like, what is wrong with you? No. And she hid him from me. Damn it.
Dang, Mom.
I'm such a good mom.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. I was like, okay, so just ibuprofen and Tylenol. And they said, yep. And they gave a card. It was like 6, you know, and 9, 12. They scheduled it all out.
Good.
It was really easy to, you know, follow. And then just swish with this antibiotic mouthwash. And that was it. So it was crazy.
Good for the doctors now too. I'm glad they are not freely writing too large of prescriptions, because when I had my gallbladder out, I did the same thing again.
Yeah.
I was adult enough to get, my mom wasn't there nursing me back to health. And I definitely sold the hell out of some of those pills.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Just to friends, you know, not like in the open market or anything.
Not on eBay.
We were dumb kids. But.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I was glad to see that too, that they didn't prescribe that, because he didn't need it.
Refills, whatever you need. Right. People don't need it. We're tougher than we act or we look.
But it was hilarious seeing him like that. I mean,
it's funny.
I couldn't stop laughing, and I felt
and
bad.
you've never had like a drink with him, or he doesn't drink White Claws or have beers or anything. All my growing up, we were allowed to partake with my parents if there was like a safe environment, right?
Right.
Like, if it's your graduation dinner and we're having a nice bottle of wine, you can try it. And now, like, some of my cousins and my friends' kids are of that age, and they're like allowed to have White Claws if they're not driving. They're allowed to be at home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would get them off the White Claws if I were you. A bucket of White Claws at a bar is like $190. Whereas
So
Miller Lights are like $35
Get
for
those
a bucket.
Miller Lights.
I know. So I'm like, I don't know if you guys want to push the seltzers on your kids, but it's way expensive drinking.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, he doesn't. I mean, you know, we've even at home been like, do you want to try this? Do you want to try this? He'll try it. He doesn't like it.
Okay,
so
good.
I know. Unlike what I was doing at his age, which was
trying it all.
Everything. I had a bottle of Bacardi 151 in my dresser drawer.
That's awesome. One of my cousins, her kid left for college while we were there. And she was like, oh yeah, cleaned out his room to try to make it like a guest room for overflow. Said it'll always be your room, but sometimes people might stay here.
Oh dang, she didn't waste any time.
There's still money on the dresser. There's like vodka in the drawer. And she's like, dude.
Oh my gosh. Well, he's probably like, why are you cleaning my room out? I'm coming back.
I know. Well, he's all the way in Alabama and she's in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
And I was staying. I'm like, I'm moving out of my rental house, but I'm not going to leave yet. So she had to get it ready for me. It's my fault.
Yeah, she had to clean out the vodka in the drawer. Oh, that's funny.
I know. But I just remember my parents were like of the mentality of, we want you to try things or do it with us, you know, not sit around and drink with them, but like understand that alcohol shouldn't be abused. It can be enjoyed.
Right.
Let's show you what responsible drinking is, or let's show you what social drinking is.
Yeah.
So that you're not one of those idiots that goes away to college and there's a keg and you don't know how to control anything. And then you're the one blackout in the corner. And then that's when you could end up needing to go to the hospital because you have not been around it and exposed to it, to like know your limits or to understand how it takes an hour to hit you, or like, you know, all the things.
Right.
So my parents were very mature. Not saying it's right. I'm just saying the way my parents was that they let us try stuff around them to give us a gauge of what's responsible.
Right.
I'm not sure it worked, but
I don't know. Then they go to college and they're like, what? Like we had in Nashville, this friend of ours had a daughter that just went to college. Right. And so they left her car there, and she's like, okay, we're bringing you a week early for orientation. Make sure you're going to that, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh my God, Krista, the first night she's out till 6:52 in the morning. And then she's driving her car. She's like, so I didn't say anything.
Because she can see it on Life 360 or something.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it's her birthday. And I sent her flowers. And I'm like, send me a picture of the flowers. Guess what she sends me back? A picture of her tattoo.
Oh, God.
I'm like, well, what did it look like?
Flowers.
Yeah, no. It was a little saying on her wrist. It was cute, but I'm like, oh boy.
She went all in.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Thank God I didn't have a car in college. I mean,
Yeah, I think they're going to come up and take it because she's only supposed to drive it on the weekends. She's not listening. And it was funny talking to the mom versus the dad. And the dad's like, it's fine. It'll be fine. And the mom's like following her on Life 360.
24/7, 6:15 in the morning.
Guess what? Yesterday, she didn't get home till 2:45.
Oh, this is going to make that mom crazy.
I know.
Thank God that stuff wasn't around when I was in school.
I know.
My mom wouldn't have cared less, I don't think, but I'm going to probably do that to my kids because I am crazy.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, we have like Life 360, right? Our boys are older. We're not looking at it to see where they are all the time, but I think it's good if something happens or you can't get a hold of, you at least know that they're safe.
Oh, be honest. Before you go to bed every night, you look and see where Colson is.
Oh, yeah. If he's not here.
Yeah. And then as soon as you wake up in the morning, you probably check.
I always look to see where all the kids are, but I'm not following, Dylan around.
Yes, she is.
Yes, I am.
So my sister has my location on like the Find My iPhone thing.
Yeah.
Because last summer on this road trip, my son left his phone at the gas station on the parkway and I had to like chase somebody down who was like stealing it. Oh, so my sister was worried for my safety. So she's like, share your location with me. And now I just never turned it off, probably because I don't know how. And she was like, oh, you guys got on the road early. You're fast. I'm like, you stalker.
Yeah, you're looking to see.
I'm like, you're watching me?
Yeah. We share our locations.
We do? Oh,
yes. One night you're like, we need to share our locations. I was like, okay. I think we were probably each Ubering home from something. True. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, like I was like, how far away is she? How late is she today? And I looked, it was like,
that's great.
Did she really leave home?
Is she already on the way? She said she was.
Yeah.
Well, that's Dolly's fault because Dolly, our friend, is famous for saying, I'll be there in 5 when we know good and well she like still has her hair up in the towel.
Yeah. She's like, I'll be there.
Her sense of 5 minutes is the worst I've ever.
Yeah. I didn't get to see her this weekend.
Shocker.
I know. Well, that was my fault.
Nashville
that was my fault though. Because I texted her Saturday when we were there. I was like, oh my God, we came here for work. It was kind of a last minute trip. Are you around? And she was at the Opryland Hotel like all weekend. And we were going to maybe see each other Sunday, but it just didn't work out.
All right. So we're not mad at her.
We're not mad this time.
Okay. That's fine. Well, if you have a friend in that city and they are unavailable.
Yeah.
Not fun.
No. Like but we do need to go out there because of course I thought of you the whole time.
I know. I'm due for that. Let's book it.
Let's do it.
Let's book it right now after we've had a glass of wine.
Let's do it. That's what the suit gets mad because I end up having a glass of wine and booking a trip.
So last time we were leaving Nashville was when we booked our next trip to Nashville.
Yes.
That's the best.
That's the best.
I know. So this week have all the Meet the Teacher nights, back to school nights.
School starts next week, right?
I'm relieved. I'm so ready for my kids to have structure again, even though the mornings are earlier and longer. Yeah. Because I have to get all their stuff done before I can go do my stuff. We all need the structure. We need the schedule. Summer's been great, but it's time. I'm ready.
It's time. I
never thought I'd say that, but I'm so ready. And my kids are older and have some more independence now where I can run out to the grocery store real quick and leave them alone for 20 minutes or, it's different than when they were a lot younger. Because I also don't have to put them in camp 24/7, right? They don't have to leave for camp all day because they are a little older. So it's a lot.
It's a lot, especially with 3.
Mm-hmm.
My sister's kids started last week and they went to back to school night and their little one, Kate was walking in her classroom and looks at her dad.
What grade is she going to be in?
Kindergarten.
Okay, kindergarten.
She's a trip. And she looks at her dad and she goes, who are all these ugly kids in here? And he was like, oh my gosh.
Well, and then she had homeschooled for a while. So she's got them all in school now?
They're all in school. They were in school last year, but it was like a homeschool program where they went like Monday through Thursday. And she ended up getting really frustrated with the school. And because it was a homeschool program, pulled them out in April. Okay. And then remember they went to Florida for a few weeks. Yeah. So she finished up their schooling there, which was great. But they haven't been in the classroom in a while. And, it's hard at that 5.
5 for
So
kindergartner.
the older kids are fine, but the little one, the first day of school is like worst day ever.
They told me what to do all day.
Yeah, this was ridiculous. We only got an hour for recess.
Well, to all the moms and dads out there, congratulations. You survived summer. You paid out the ass for camp.
Yes.
You juggled the schedules being way wonky. You went on vacations. You made the freaking memories.
We did it all.
We did it, y'all. We did it.
I had some moms when Colson was younger and in school. And the first day of school, they all took that day off and they went and drank mimosas. And I never did it, but I highly recommend to all of you mothers of younger kids or whatever, go
use the PTO for that. That's for your mental health.
Get them on the bus, make sure your husband's picking them up from school or whatever, and go have mimosas and have a day. Because I think that's the best idea.
That is,
and I never did it.
I did something similar, like for the last Friday before school gets out.
Yeah.
I'll have the moms over so we can enjoy a peaceful day at the pool. I have like Panera delivered and we sit by the pool and we relax. And then when all the kids get off the bus, then they can join and the husbands can join. But it's like, let's see the peace and the quiet
before
the summer of chaos begins. But yeah, that's a good idea to do that first.
Right.
I think that show with Reese Witherspoon and Nicole Kidman on Apple, where they lived in that place in California near all the good golf courses.
Big Little Lies.
Big Little Lies. They did that. That's the first day of school. They all met for champagne.
Yeah. That's a great show.
That was a great show.
Speaking of shows, have you watched The Hunting Wives?
I'm like 3 episodes in and
my God.
My pickleball girlfriends call it licky licky.
I mean, it's like soft porn.
It is intense. I mean, I will say it's sexy. I will say her weave is terrible. Mila Ackerman, I love her, who plays the main girl. Maybe her name's Sophie.
Yeah, I don't like her hair at all.
Her weave is so bad. She has cute hair. She's a cute girl. I'm like, why did they put this bad wig on her? I'm like, they must not have known this show was going to be that good. But it is filmed in the Carolinas, like all over Lake Norman, downtown Mooresville.
Yep.
So super cool for us.
Coyote
locals.
Joe's.
Coyote Joe's is all over it.
Yeah.
They say we're going to Joe's tonight. So that's been fun. That's initially why I was watching it. And then you kind of get sucked in with this soap opera drama. It is crazy. It's not a reality show. It's a real, like, scripted, not real, but it's a scripted television series.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm on episode 6.
Okay. So for me, Sophie just got arrested for killing the girl.
Okay.
But she can't find her gun, so she doesn't know.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't have my gun, but she was snorting Xanax the night before, so she doesn't know what happened.
She doesn't know. Yeah.
So this show is crazy. Hope I didn't spoil anything, but
yeah, it's nuts. It's cool to see some of the local places in Mooresville and Coyote Joe's and stuff like that on that. But yeah,
your kids can 1000% not be anywhere near you when watching.
Nope. Not at all. Nope.
And if you're also going to drink wine, it has a really good cast, and you may be a little randy after you watch it.
You might. Never know.
Never know.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, I'm glad we got to come back from summer, and
we're back.
I'm glad I got to put eyes on you.
Thank you. Other than tracking me.
Yeah.
I didn't know, psycho.
Okay. You're the one that wanted to share the location. So I was like, okay. And then I was like, how late is she going to be today?
You told me to stop for wine. I was right on time until I had to stop for wine.
You were great.
Great.
Yeah. I even came up and told Dylan, I was like, I think she's going to be here any minute.
See,
she's on time.
This is a new year for us, y'all. We are going to get straight A's this year.
Yeah. Well, I hope all the botulism injections go well.
Thank you. I'll show you my killer looks next time.
Yeah.
And yeah, keep downloading, share with your friends, guys. We have a new goal for the new year, and we're going to bring in some fun stuff in the future. So keep listening, and we appreciate your time.
Yes. Awesome. All right. Well, sorry, Nick. See you next time.